Welcome back to White Night. We're not done. We've escaped the mansion, but it seems like we still have to hunt down our boy William, which is awfully confusing considering I'm pretty certain I am he. But I guess we'll see exactly how that plays out as we continue our little story here. I'm excited. You should be too, because I say you should be. I don't know what's next though. Do we just leave? Do we just leave? Can we just leave? Is the game gonna let us just leave? Oh. Yeah, it lets us just leave. Cool. Where's my car? Over here. Hey car, I wanna get the fuck out. Oh, why is there a shoe here now? There wasn't a shoe at my car before. Would Selena be safer outside? No, death here just didn't have the same scent.
Selena walked to her grand finale. My fear was washed away by disgust. I was about to meet William.
Did we kill Selena at the start of the game? I mean, it looked like we were hitting a ghost, and obviously it was Selena's ghost. But was that actually her? Like, did we just kill her at the start of the game, and this has all spiraled out from there? I was back where it all started, a life ago. A life ago. Where do you want me to go? I feel like we've come to the right place, but did we just follow the road? This is like the end of Resident Evil 7, when you leave the mansion. Not to get too spoilers for Resident Evil 7 here, but it's a bit like that. It's like we've escaped the threat, but the threat isn't over because reasons. I don't know where I'm meant to be going. I seem to be a bit stuck here. I've got an axe. Can I do anything with the axe? I feel like I was meant to come out here because I got a little cutscene when I found the shoe, but I'm not actually able to leave the boundaries of this screen. I guess maybe we go back in then. I mean, there was definitely some new stuff happening in the garden. Maybe we have a little look. Oh. Okay. I guess we were right to leave then, but what next? What next? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Maybe I should like light a match. Oh, I don't have any matches. Okay. This is where it all started a life ago. You'd normally say a lifetime, I would have thought, but oh, okay. We just didn't go to the right pixel on the car. How silly of me, I forgot that at its core this game is still an adventure game, which means it's all about mind reading the developer's wishes. What's in his boot? What does he want from his boot? Do we want to know what's in his boot? Do we have any desire to see what's in his boot? Is it a gun? Oh no, it's a corpse. Congratulations. Have you figured it out yet? Do you know you're William yet? Have you realised? Oh, is it Selena? Is it Selena's corpse?
And so it was me. And I had killed her. I had killed the only beautiful thing in the world. The only one which could save me. I'm sorry. It was me all along, Selena. The son of a bitch. The sicko. The killer. The wolf. The filth. The bastard. The scum. Oh, you should have let your mother kill you. You should have undone what she did. You knew, and yet you let me have a second chance, Selina. Let me go on till the end.
I think that was supposed to be a big...
What I had done were coming back slowly.
Shh, I'm talking.
Like the tide washing ashore the rotten corpses from a wreck.
I think this was...
Selina was lighter than a pillow. The real weight was all those years of filth stored in my memory.
Can I finish?
Images.
No? Okay.
The blade I sunk deep into the stomach of my own mother. Those dark-haired women. Those hated clones of Margaret, split from head to toe as a sacrifice to the moon. Their organs displayed carefully, like some child fresco. Selina on the stage of Smoke and Mirrors. The glass I used to toast with her. The first time we talked. Her tears. The letters in which she told me about losing her kid. How her husband had been murdered. And our kiss. The blade I used to stab her. My father and the father of my mother died from the same madness. The same poison that men injected into the economic system they had created. On October 29th, 1929, millions of casualties. The scent of blood. And for the wolves, the beginning of the hunt.
Finished? We finished? Can I speak now? Is that okay? I suppose I should read this first. I've just finished reading your letter, Selina. Never had anyone open their heart so fully to me. I remember you asked yourself how it was possible that your voice would match my piano so perfectly. You and me were lost souls, my dove. But you are so full of light, whereas I have been crawling down the abyss for far too long. I've told you some things, but not all of them. I didn't tell you about the blood on my hands. If you knew, one can't do anything against this fear. You don't come back from this darkness. It drives you crazy. Sometimes I forget this simple fact. I'm a madman. Your love reminds me of the monster I have always been. Your warmth, your perfume, that's the closest I'll ever be to heaven. You are an incarnation of the moon, Luna, but neither of you was able to save me. That was not meant to be. This country needs wolves as much as it needs game. You will never receive this letter. Tonight you will expect me to love you, and I will kill you, because I am a shadow, and I can't stand anything but darkness and night. William Vesper. Where am I going from here? I see a grave over there. I guess I'm probably meant to be heading for that. Don't know if I can get around this fence though. But yeah, I don't know if this game thought this was a big plot revelation. I don't know if this was meant to be a surprise twist. Because it was pretty fucking obvious, wasn't it? It was pretty clear. I guess I never really put together the idea that Mother's shadows were just pretty much any dark-haired woman he saw. I didn't realise that. I thought they were all ghosts of his mother, and I was curious as to why that was, but I guess they were. They probably weren't even necessarily ghosts, they were just like... Oh, what just lit up then? Something just lit up then. I heard a spotlight. Do I need to go off to the left here, maybe? But yeah, I guess they were just like visions in his head, because he is, you know, as previously established, pretty mental. But yeah, he considered all dark-haired women to be his mother, who he really didn't like much, because she was a bit of a bitch, but then he stabbed her dead. Did we know he stabbed her? He just revealed that. I don't remember learning that previously. I know she died, and I remember him going to a funeral and being like, hey, she's dead, but then she wasn't dead, or something. She was haunting him forever, or whatever, you know. Yeah, we had to come all the way around here so we can go in that direction. I guess I'll head to the spotlight just in case there's something else to be lit up between here and the grave, but I mean, I think that's a pretty clear destination over there, isn't it? It's pretty nicely signposted. Alright, I guess we'll head to that spotlight now. This is some really nice breathing sound. This is some good ASMR we're listening to right now. I think like some rain sound effects or something would be nice over this. So it wasn't just the heavy breathing and the thud 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 footsteps, but...
Selena's warmth was pulsing slowly in my arms as the dark spot of my culpability was growing over her stomach. In the sky, the moon was watching me, her son, as I was taking my first steps, holding her daughter in my arms. A resurrection. A second chance. Selena was dying. I could tell from her body, tightly pressed against me.
She's not dead yet.
At times, her eyes would open and stare at me. Not a hint of anger or accusation. She could have let go. Let her light pass. Let my mother take me back. But she was protecting me. She was forgiving me. The moon was silently watching us as we made our last push through the night. Soon, dawn would come. The sun would wash away all that ink which had condemned us. Goodbye, Luna. Goodbye, Mother. This night had been too long already. I went as far as I could. Selena, the one who would give me everything life had left her, was fading away, despite my efforts to hold on to her light. If night was the world, then this world had no end. This was my America.
This is America.
Stranded here, facing the void, under the cold glare of the silent moon. She was dying. She was dying for all eternity, and I kept awake to see her take her leave.
And that's the end, I suppose. This is a hell of a short episode, but in memory of my brother Vincent Quafec, I don't know, I'm not even going to attempt that, to my father Domenico. So this has been an interesting one, because this game has a lot of style. It has a lot of flourish. It has a lot of je ne sais quoi. It's the art style is spectacular. The music is good. The sort of atmospheric leanings and the pacing all generally pretty good. The narrative wasn't as clever as it thought it was, but you know, it was well written at least. There was a lot of sort of deep insight into all of the characters and everything, which was very nice to see. And you're expecting a but here, and that's fair, because there is definitely a but with this game. Not only this game really, but with a lot of adventure games in general. As I mentioned earlier in this very video, you often need to know exactly what the developer was thinking. They very rarely sort of hint or signpost or give you any sort of explanation as to what your goals are. It's usually just try things until things work, and that's fine, I suppose. It's not for me, but in a game like Monkey Island and a game like Beneath a Steel Sky, that's fine. You've got plenty of opportunity and time to experiment. In a game like this, which is also simultaneously trying to be Resident Evil, you don't. You don't have that time. You're either being chased by a ghost or you're fast running out of matches, and it's frustrating. It is a frustrating game to play, and I don't know. Frustration isn't always a bad thing in video games because, you know, obviously, here's that reference again, here's that link again I bring up in every fucking video. Dark Souls. Dark Souls can be frustrating. A boss can kick your ass time and time and time again and you'll be frustrated with it. But then when you beat that boss, you get this sort of sense of catharsis. This, yeah, fuck you bitch, I kicked your ass, that's what you get sort of deal, right? You don't get that in this. So you don't get to gloat over solving a puzzle. Especially if it turns out to be a really simple puzzle that you only missed because the camera was not cooperating, or that corner of the room was too dark, or because a ghost happened to wander in the way and you thought that meant you couldn't go over there. You know what I mean? It's... If you stripped the gameplay out of this game, it would have been very good. Let's put it that way. But unfortunately, it's a game, and the gameplay and the setting and the style and the narrative, they all exist together in cohesion, and that cohesion ain't great, you know. Anyway, regardless of all that bitching and moaning that I just did, there was definitely something to be enjoyed in this game, and if you enjoyed, then I thoroughly recommend going out and buying the game, even though it was published by Activision, even though it was published by Satan himself. I will always be in support of spending money to support game developers. So, do so if you liked, if you enjoyed, buy the game, do your bit for society, contribute, you know. And maybe consider, you know, sticking around here, sticking around the channel, subscribing, having a little look at some other videos, seeing what else I've been up to with my merry time. I'm actually, this is a secret that I'm letting out here. First world exclusive. I really want to push to 250 subscribers. I do actually want to hit that number. I've never really been bothered about subscriber numbers in the past, but I want to hit 250 specifically because I found this website that basically allows small content creators to gain free keys for video games on the proviso that they make videos on them. You know, it's a sort of free marketing for small developers sort of thing. But you need 250 subscribers to sign up to that site. So if I can hit that 250, then I'll have access to a whole bunch of new games, which I would love to showcase on this very channel, and it will be really cool. So just consider. I don't normally beg for subs, but consider it. You know, just maybe. It would be really good for me. Really something I would appreciate. Jesus Christ, these credits are going on a while, aren't they? I didn't expect this game to have such a big team behind it, but I suppose the fact that Activision was involved probably means they lent a lot of, you know, stuff like QA, a lot of outside support to what was probably quite a small team who actually made the game, you know what I mean? Yeah. What else? What else do I have to say at this point? I'm running out of things to talk about because these credits just keep sort of going. They just keep going. Look at this customer care division. Customer care division for a single player, relatively short experience made by I don't want to say a small team because this is clearly quite a big team, but you know what I mean. It's just nuts that being published by Activision means you have to put all this fucking shit in your credits. I shit on Activision too much. I know I do. They've published some good games in the past. I think didn't they publish the Spyro collection? Because I've been playing that recently. I've been playing a lot of Spyro. I fucking love Spyro. I never really completed the Spyro games back in the day, but I've gone back and I've been blasting through the remastered ones, and goddamn, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. Some of those bosses are really hard as well. So the second boss in Spyro 2 genuinely took me like I don't know, 10, 12 attempts, something like that. He got me a lot. Third boss is easy, but the second boss, he was a rough boy. He was a rough boy. Yeah, I've finished Spyro 1 and 2. I'm going to be starting 3 soon, so that's fun. Not on the channel. That's for me. That's Joe's personal time. Is playing Spyro. You don't get to see that because there's an awful lot of just slowly combing over a level looking for those last gems, and that is not entertaining content in the least. My brand new Pokemon Nuzlocke is going to be enough slow-paced gameplay for anyone, so watch that, by the way. Watch my Nuzlocke, that's going to be a fun time. It's probably going to end in tears. I'm probably going to get to Faulkner and everything's just going to crumble in front of me, and I'll lose my entire team, and all I'll have left is a Weedle, and then I'll really suffer. That's probably how it's going to go, but yeah. Jeez, these credits. I don't want to keep bringing this up, but have you noticed how none of these people actually worked on the game? Associate brand manager, director of marketing, there's a sales coordinator. It's all just like, as I say, it's clearly all just Activision people. It's all just these operations and supply chain, you know, like. I would be curious, actually, if I could rewind the credits to go back and have a quick look at how many people actually worked on it versus how many people are associated with it, you know what I mean? Not that I'm saying that, you know, all these people don't do good jobs. I'm not knocking these people necessarily. I'm just saying I don't think they really did much on this specific game. I think this team is more, the paralegals and all that are probably more for your Call of Duties and your World of Warcrafts and those other big Activision titles, you know what I mean? I think that they probably have more to do with that sort of realm of game publishing. The senior director of finance and operations probably didn't even know this game released, if I'm honest, but he got his name in the credits regardless. Oh. So how are you? How are you doing? You having a good time? You enjoying these credits as much as I am? You sitting here and personally thanking Barry Cahoe and Fiona Ebbs and Connor Harlaw and Laura Coco and Mannix Kelly for their hard work on this product. Mannix Kelly is a hell of a good name, by the way. I just want to put that out there. Very good job, Mannix Kelly, for having that name. I don't know how you got it, but goddamn, hats off to you. Hats off to you. Oh, we're at special thanks. I think the credits are nearly ending. Oh, this is a lot of A's. Oh, good. We're moving on. There just happened to be a lot of A's. It wasn't that there was going to be a million people to thank. It was just that a lot of them happened to begin with A. Special thanks to Xander, Morgan, Tom and Liz. Whoever you are, you've did a great job supporting the development of this game. Well done. Well done, guys. Are we done? Are we done? Hey, are we done? Hey, are we done? Oh, I guess I could have just pressed back at any time. I do generally like to have the credits roll though in these videos because you know, it's nice to tip the hat to the people who worked hard on a game. Anyway, now that we're done with that, hang on. Oh, it's just artwork. I mean, look, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice artwork, but what? I never get why people include this in a video game. I don't really get it. I guess if there's budding artists out there, it's a nice thing for them to see, but if they cared that much, they'd like Google it, right? I bet this shit's freely available out on the internet, or buy the art book or whatever. I don't really get including concept art in your video game. It's just as a bonus. It's not really anything to get excited about for most people, is it? Anyway, enough bitching, enough moaning. I am actually going. Thanks for watching this mostly credit-based video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.